Okay. Alright, hey people. I'm going to share my music studio today. I'm running, or not ran into, but I'm going to collaborate with a few friends, Russian friends, to do music with me. Some rappers and some beautiful singers. I was always been a fan of traditional Russian music, female vocals, and because I think the Russian accent is really groovy. So I'm going to share with you my music studio because I'll be putting up some of my music. Believe it or not, I do hip hop music too. I'm a writer. It's because I'm a Sagittarius. That's my only excuse. We are very creative beings. But a long time ago, I toured with Naughty by Nature and all kinds of stuff. I had a chance to actually sign with Interscope, but I turned that down for personal reasons. I'll tell more about that in the future, but I'm going to be putting up music and you guys will be able to check it out. At the same time, I'll be giving you lessons on hip hop. First of all, it's very important that you know the difference between hip hop and rap. They're not the same thing. Rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you live. It's a whole different realm. So when you see this, like Eminem and stuff, Eminem is not hip hop. Eminem is rap. And but I'll talk about that later. But here's the music studio. It's pretty much a replica of where I grew up. How my room looked when I was like a kid. You can see I'm a big Iron Maiden fan. I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. And I have these posters because my dad threw all my posters away. But yeah, planes, model planes, and all that stuff. It's nighttime here, so you won't see them very well. I'll do it again. Here's my little bed that I sleep sometimes, like in the summertime. Let me show you something real quick. Here's a view of that's the city there. So it's a view from this house here. I'll put up a video of my house, but pretty rad. But I have a view of the city from this bed here. So this is like a little guest house I built, and I made a music studio. I'm gonna share with you some music, how this is, show you a little stuff. I am what they call, I make vintage hip hop, which means I don't use computers to sequence stuff. I still use the good old DJ way and do things one at a time. I love this. Okay, let's start here. This is a sampler. With this, let's see. I don't know, it might be, I'm trying not to waste you all's time. Sampler. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a little, it was plugged in the wrong jack. But once again, here's the sampler. With this, you can put music in and cut it and loop it. I use this to make my music more vintage. There's music like from the 1930s. I would take a sample from the 1930s, and because you can't get that sound anymore, but I'll take music from the 1930s and I will put it in this sampler and then put a hip hop beat to it. Later on, I'm going to actually do a song from scratch for you guys, okay? I know that my little homies out there in Russia are going to love this, but I'll be sending some beats to you guys to sing on, rap on. We're going to make a song, save the world. But, so you got a sampler, B-52 sample. You know what I'm saying? So, here's a beat I'm working on right now. But you do one at a time, so that's what that is. This is a 16 track, 8, but you can use it like double up on each one. 16 track. So for example, with this thing, you put one beat in at a time, and then you got something. Okay, this is a drum machine. The beat, how I make my beats first, I start with a sample here. Like I can grab it from anywhere. I can take Russian music, chop it up and make it sick, make it a tight beat. I put it in here, and then I put it on track 1, and then I'll get the drum machine and add to that beat. So let's say I took a Russian sample from like 1950 or something. I put it on this track. Well, I put it in here, put it on this track, and then I put the drum machine on top of it and play them together. And then there's a mix down, and then I go to this. This is only a 4 track, but I got the 16 track here, and then I put all 16 on one track here. It comes out pretty ill. So I'll be putting up a song. I'll put up a song. So I've already shared some music with some of my friends out there. And it's different. My music's always been different, and then you got the lyrics. You put the lyrics on next. So here's a example of my dog's running around everywhere. But when I'm in the studio, I don't want any background sounds. Of course, this is pretty soundproof in here. But check this out. Here's a beat that's complete. Check it out. So what I do when I make my music, later on I'll share what I have, like a few street names or hip hop names, but when you put all the music together, like this song you hear took 4 different sounds to put together, and then you write the lyrics. You write the lyrics down, and that's where the magic happens, man. When you do the lyrics, and I write heavy lyrics, man, like heavy lyrics. And I'm gonna I just came out with an album last year, and I'm working on a new album called This is World War III Through the Eyes of Hip Hop is the name of the album. But this time I want to put some Russian choruses in it. I already got some friends who's dropping some serious poetry, man. Dropping some serious poetry. So this is the studio. There's a lot more to share, but since my memory card on this camera is so low, I can't record that long. I can only record 8 minutes. What I do is I'll come up here, man, and I got that beautiful background there, the city lights. I'll come in here at night, and I'm very nocturnal. When everyone else goes to sleep is when I come awake, because all the energies are free. All the humans using up all the energies, and they go to sleep. I come in here and I do my music. I'll listen to this beat and write lyrics to it. You know, I like to do my music based on the beat. Is really important because I like people to go to the realm. I like to build a realm around you. Like this one's very magical. World War III Through the Eyes of Hip Hop, my next album, is going to be very cosmic. And so it's going to take, that's why I'm doing stuff little at a time on my VK page, because it's going to take time to get to know me. And once you do, you'll probably be fascinated. I'm an interesting being, and it's going to take some time and we got all the time in the world, just about. So look at this brother, man, knocking out Spider-Man and stuff, you know. But this is a very sacred room to me. It's a replica of when I was a child. You know, my dad didn't let me put up these posters and stuff. So don't want to waste your time. Let me give you one more beat since we have time. Let's see. Put on thy glasses. Let's see, we go project. And we go this way. And we press select. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna pick something random. These are all the instrumentals that are gonna be on the album. Let's see what this is. like I make dance music too, so this off the dance album. We want to go hip hop though. Let's go to the hip hop. Let's try this one and load. See what this is. But like I said, I haven't listened to these in a while because, you know, I've been writing stories and stuff and coaching volleyball. This is a good one. This is a good song. This is another beat I did. Dig it. This song's about me bringing a lot of races together that were taught to hate each other. Black and white pretty much, but it's pretty groovy. All my songs got a storyline to them. It's like watching a movie or something. I made 17 albums in my history of doing hip-hop music, so I'm gonna put this up for you all. Tell your friends, because I want like thousands of Russian friends, man. And we're gonna save the world. So tell your friends, give me a friend request, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.